Today, we're hunting my personal best bass. But this is a new series I'm gonna try, and it's me trying to catch my personal best bass because I personally cannot catch a bass over 4 pounds. So that is the target goal for poundage for a fish, is 4 pounds, or at least over 4 pounds. So this can either be a 10 video series, a 1 video series. I might get it all done here at this pond. We don't know that. We're just gonna have to find out. But today, I'm gonna try this series off. I'm gonna do the simplest thing you can ever fish with. I'm fishing with a Texas rig worm and a frog, because there's a lot of things you can get stuck on in this pond, and fishing a worm or a frog can almost guarantee you hopefully a fish. So we're gonna try. This guy right here has caught a 5 pound plus fish. I just said that as he threw his bait through a tree, but he's caught a 5+ pounder out of here. My friend's caught a 5+ pounder out of this pond. I have not, but we got our scale, and let's go see if we can catch my personal best bass. All right, so to start with, I'm gonna throw my little frog here. It's actually a giant frog, but because we're late afternoon fishing, so hopefully something will eat the frog. So I got a bunch of different ideas for this series. If one does not work, if we don't catch it here today, there's not a guarantee I'll catch it today, but that's the goal. But he's fishing a koiki. That's a whole nother video that I'm gonna do. And yeah, so just gonna bump this frog on top of the water here and hope something hits it. We're gonna try to get to the other side over there. I've had some really good bites over there before, but his personal best is like 6 pounds, which was caught out of this pond. Mine's literally, I kid you not, the biggest bass I've caught recently was just under 2. Well, no, he was like 2.5 to 2 3/4. But I'm gonna bump this little frog right here. Guys, we're hunting him. Cast, yeah. Oh, that freaking geese isn't here no more, dude. There was a geese over here, bro. He was hissing at me like a... Catch my balance. Put it right there. I heard him splash and I thought you got him. Come here, fishy. But recently I've been fishing a lot of shaky heads and weedless, or weightless, mind you. But I was like, you know what? There's a bluegill literally just right there staring at me. All right, I don't know how I'm gonna make a cast right here. I'm gonna have to literally finesse this thing. Yeah, like I said. Okay. I managed to somehow get a cast in there. I'm just not even gonna reel it. I'm just gonna bump it and hope one just comes and snatches it. Oh, he just got bit right there. He just got bit on the way in. Let me fix the hook. After much of a task I just had to go through to get all the way over here. I mean, literally walking through the woods. I somehow got over here. I don't know how I did, but I did. Put it right there. Holy crap, that was so annoying. I should have videoed that. Now the awkward part is I didn't grab the scale, so if we do catch one of size, I don't know what to do. Okay. Bugs are getting all over me, folks. That works. Let it sink. It's weird being on the other side of this pond. The only thing that we need to worry about is just snakes and stuff like that. Hold up. What the heck is that? What was that? I think I was on some fishing line or something. Did it pop off? Oh my gosh. Okay, after a bunch of walking, after a literal bunch of walking and getting my tackle bag back over here to this area where you have to literally walk through tons of trees, very snake looking, very snaky. I don't know how it popped off. Literally casted it right off. So we'll see here in a second. Hopefully I can catch a fish, make it all worth it. He's back over there on the other side, so we'll see what he does. But I am literally cut up, poked up by all of the thorns and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I got one. Oh, dude, oh my gosh, I got one. Holy moly. Okay. Dude, I did not expect to catch you. I was fixing my line because Okay, so, little bass here. I am just curious of what he weighs, even though he is not a personal best bass at all. I don't even think you can read how big he is because he's just that small. But anyways, little bass right there. See you, dude. It actually rung it up. He was half a pound, but so one fish, he was half a pound. Let's try to catch another one. He literally, because I had cast it into a tree, I had to pull up I was just gonna go ahead and pull out the rest of my, what the freak? I was like, okay, let me just go and pull out the rest of my loose line. And I felt something on it when I was reeling it back in, and I was like, oh, I got a fish. But if this video does not get finished in one, like this at least goal, please put down in the comments what y'all recommend for catching a fish at this size. I've caught a lot of 2-pounders. Recently I've caught a bunch of 2.5s. I caught a 2.5 the other day. But I can't break the ice on the 3. So I set my goal a little bit higher to a 4, because you know, a 4.5, 5-pounder would be my personal best. So hoping we can get it done at some point. This is about where I caught that first one. Got him. Oh my God. No way. No way. Yes way. Folks, this is the best one of the day, actually. Check that out. Okay. Grab this fish. I think I hooked him good. So, this guy is definitely not the 5-pounder I'm looking for, but I do think he's the biggest one of the day. And you might be like, why are you weighing all these fish? It's just because I'm getting a idea of what these fish look like as far as weight goes. Any guesses? All right. He's just over a pound. Awesome. Well, nice bass. Going back. But it took me like a second cast to get it really where I wanted it to, which was over there by that tree. And I kid you not, as soon as it hit the water, he grabbed it and ran that way. But that's pretty cool, man. Boys, I didn't record, and I catch this absolute massive bass on a popper. Oh my God. I cannot believe I wasn't recording. This is the biggest bass I've ever caught in my life. I threw this popper. Oh my gosh, this hook is so stuck in his mouth. Afternoon bite, I was like, I'm gonna go bring my popper over here. I'm gonna go grab my popper. I'm gonna go grab my popper and throw it. And I didn't expect to catch this absolute tank of a bass. I mean, look at the size of this fish. I wasn't recording, and I have no idea. Like sideways. He's 3.13.
He's not bad.
Not bad, I'll take it. Folks, that is the biggest bass I've ever caught in my life. He was not 4 pounds. He was 3.10. That sucks, but dude, that's a beautiful fish. He swam off. I had to help him out a little bit because we kept him. I had to call my little brother because I didn't expect to catch a fish of that size right here. But right there, I threw my popper, popped it once, and he blew up on it. And I knew that was one of the best fights I've ever had on a bass too, because the way he fought. But that's a 3 pounder, almost a 4 pounder. My little brother's caught a 6 pounder, and my buddy's caught a 5. So this pond has got a ton of big fish in it. So, wow. All right, so I got my GoPro now. Hopefully that means I'm gonna catch another fish. But that was a huge, huge topwater eat that I really wish I was recording because it was pretty insane. But yeah, I mean, I have no words for that. That was literally what I was looking for and a half. But dude, oh my gosh, what a fish. That is my biggest bass I've ever caught. No, like, there's no doubt. So, I mean, I did catch my PB, but I didn't get it on record, and it wasn't the 4+ pounder that I was looking for. So, but still. All right. I got it right there. That did not work. Woo! He was waiting for that. That was freaking sick. Guys, Hunter's got one. There you go. All right, you unhook him, you jump down real quick, let me get a cast. This is the first time I've even tried poppers even in this pond, so this is kind of cool. All right. Let's try on it. Oh, frick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There ain't no way I'm getting out of this one. Ah, frick. Thank you. All right, I did get my popper back. Let me see if I can get it where I had put it last time. Because he must have fallen off that tree. Would be my guess. Because I had it right off that branch and he followed it off and boomed it. Because with all those trees and branches, there's got to be fish just sitting underneath. There we go. Whoa, okay. I just had 2 blow up on it. They were like little bitty fish. They weren't big bass, but. Oh, big mama's right there. Come on. Come on. Oh, why don't you just swipe at it? He did miss it. But he did swipe at it.